.1150 KKNW E's way. I see it no other way. Y'all know the motto. If it's out there, let's talk about it. I'm your host, E-Dawg, alongside my lovely co-host,
Tari Free.
And we can't forget our DJ Hustleman in the building. 6:30 today, we got a guest. Cinnamon Rosa will be calling in at 6:30, talk about some of these barriers that's coming down at the Chop.
Chop.
And much, much more coming up in a little bit, y'all. Stay locked.
Yep.
Yeah, after nearly 2 years of being locked up in jail, Crystal was released, the public is paid the bail. Almost $500,000 was raised by the people fighting, saying this girl's being convicted just for surviving. She was underage and raped for months by a grown man who was doing it to other girls too. Then by your own hand, Crystal shot and killed the man in self-defense so that she could escape and survive brutal attempts to ruin her young life. She burned his house down. He was abusing girls that were 12 and he can't now. She's awaiting trial and facing multiple decades of being locked back up. See what the public then say.
She was a blast from the past, tapping in. See us moving, wonder how it's happening. Trying to throw that at me, but it should have happened in. Wasn't in the wind, I was at the crib trapping in. Now the jets all got Wi-Fi, flying over Iceland. I get back to the States, I'm raising prices. Dinner with a Pisces and she eating pineapples. A lot of fake in the building, but mine natural. That was her quote. And we left so fast, forgot her fur coat. Experience is worth more. Lift is only 5 miles out, his name is Roberto. About to pray on this as far as church goes. I am not a search of commitment at the time. I'm just having fun with women I do not consider mine. Your truth tell me just as much about you as your lies. Doing what we do, I hope you never be surprised. Invisible lines we were never meant to cross. But if we friends forever, you can never take a loss. You ain't never met a friend like Lee's, mind at ease. I let you breathe, take all the time you need, mama.
Oh, baby, I'm ready to cross the line with you, with you. Cross the line, I'm ready to cross the line, ready to cross the line with you, with you.
Asking him his status like it matters. You just wanted him to feed your self-esteem. You the baddest. You just wanted credit for helping the team get established. Being IG famous, is that a dream or a habit? You ain't gotta answer that, baby. I know you passionate. Just wanna pull up to all the places you lamping at. Now you getting pampered by who you let sample that. Made it to New York and you Googling where the Hamptons at. I ain't even too much tripping. Doing something for years. It ain't working, time to do something different. And when it's time to move something, I boost something vicious. She gon' pull up at like 2 something, the crew come get it. She done seen a nigga weather every kind of storm. If these hating, I ain't see it, I was uninformed. Type to come the coldest when it's freezing and you want it warm. Real one if he tell you all his dreams and you want it for him, King Lee's.
Oh, baby, I'm ready to cross the line with you, with you. Let's take it somewhere we have never gone before. Tonight, I'm ready to cross the line,
Yeah, I was trying to bend, she a 10 though. You look more exotic with no pants on. I'm out the friend zone in the end zone. What are my intentions, that depends on. I was trying to bend, she a 10 though. You look more exotic with no pants on. I'm out the friend zone in the end zone. What are my intentions, that depends on you.
Oh, baby, I'm ready to cross the line with you, with you. Cross the line, I'm ready to cross the line, ready to cross the line with you, with you.
Easeway Radio in the building. E-Dawg, Tari Free, and my man DJ Hustleman in the building, man. We talking about Chop and this kind of comedy right now because I woke up about, I don't know, probably about 11 because I'll be sleeping in. And I seen them taking down the barriers, and it was just like all city workers, and then there was a couple people yelling.
Yeah.
I didn't see that strong presence anymore. I can you could throw a dart and you're not hitting nobody.
Yeah, they gone.
Yeah, well, the mayor has been asking for the last 3 or 4 days, hey, we this is what we need to do. We're going to ask you nicely if you would please just go home. You can protest during the day, but at night we would like you to go home.
So you can do 8 hours and then
8 hours and then
Look,
deuces,
it's
you
a
know.
little dusty down there too, man. It's like they need to let them go
Does
home.
it
And they need to.
Can you
Yes.
smell it?
When I first went that one time, we walked through a little certain cuss. It was a little stinky, but like out, not really. It just looked a little dusty. You know,
I seen a resident.
They're mad.
Like yesterday,
Ooh, they're mad.
taking the barriers down.
Oh, I seen it.
And throwing it on the piles.
The dude with the red,
he
the
was
red,
going
yeah.
off.
Yeah, he was
and
going off.
then they said some emotional things, start hugging.
they
I
start
said,
hugging.
what movie scene is this?
I think it was fake.
You think it was all staged?
I think it was staged. I think somebody sent him down there to do that.
He's
Because that's city property. He was just knocking everybody's stuff.
He said he lived there.
Man, I don't know. They
So how
always
would you
kicking
like
it on
it?
Capitol Hill every night, man.
Yeah.
So what's the difference?
Well, you know that there's a lawsuit now against the city of Seattle
Who's
by the
putting
businesses.
lawsuit? All the
A lot of businesses.
A lot, and
because they
which
felt like
it's
they
li-
failed
yes.
them and left them hanging, huh?
Yes, but understand it wasn't police. Police get their direct orders from the city council and from the mayor.
Okay.
Period. Point blank.
So who
Point blank,
can we
period.
point the finger at?
No, it's not pointing. It's fact. The fact of the matter is that it is the mayor and the city council who make all those decisions and allowed that precinct to be taken and that area to be taken over.
I'm still confused on when did the police just decide.
They didn't
give
decide.
up the fight.
They didn't decide.
So the mayor made them pull out.
Yes.
I mean, the way they got it set up down there, they sprayed the whole East Precinct.
Can the
is spray
residents say
painted
they
up,
was
it's
left
board.
at harm? Like,
But
don't
see,
they
here's
pay
the thing.
taxes
No,
for
but
that?
yes, but here's the thing. And Hustleman and I were talking about that. All the shootings and all of that went on, the kidnappings, the rapes, and all that went on.
Allegedly. We can't. I don't know if all that happened. You know?
I'll tell you that somebody got killed more than once.
Yeah, we know
one
somebody.
person.
I mean,
yeah.
we know that. We know
Yes.
that. Yeah.
And then they showed
But-
the dude from the hospital bed.
Yeah.
Hit
But-
6
So
times.
Yeah.
understand that police and emergency tried to get in, and
Yeah,
they and those protesters said no.
But
You
I
ain't
also,
coming in.
I also seen another video. Was that Raz or one of them guys
was
trying to
Raz.
get the ambulance to go
Oh,
up
that
and
wasn't
save
Raz.
dude.
Yeah.
But here's
So
the
they
thing
wouldn't
with
go
it-
because of the police.
Yes,
wasn't
because the
going in.
police.
Yeah.
Yes, they're not equipped
Yeah, they
to
can't
do
go in.
that. So that's
Anytime
legit.
it's violence,
Yeah.
then they got to wait for police to assist them to go into the
Mm-hmm.
situation. I remember in Chicago where a little boy had an asthma attack on like the Cabrini Greens or whatever,
Yeah.
and they pulled up and they sat there, and they literally was being threatened that if you don't go up there, but the boy died because the cops didn't get there before the EMTs, and he passed away. And it was a big city controversy about that. But you got to protect them first, they say. They can't go into a hostile situation.
I mean, is it hostile when somebody got shot?
Well, somebody's
Unless
been
it's-
shot and you
unless
don't know
they
the-
shoot?
you don't
here's-
know yet.
Yeah, but you don't
Okay.
know. But
Okay,
here's
I
the other
get you.
thing too. You have EMTs that have certain medicines, drugs on their buses.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that.
Right?
Yeah.
You got drug addicts and people who
They
know.
Might, yeah, they might break into
So
the- yeah.
therefore,
I get you.
so that's why they wait.
Yeah.
And which is fair.
I
Absolutely,
didn't
they're
even
not
think about
equipped to de-escalate or anything like that. They are equipped to go in, take care of a medical problem,
yeah.
and take care of the victim. Point blank. Period.
Yeah, the people I seen down there look like stragglers that's left over from the movement.
Well, somebody said the
you know,
homeless
and
is just taking advantage of the
They
situation.
kinda,
Of course they
I
are.
wouldn't say everybody down there homeless, but you know how Seattle got the little, the little grungy, the guys who just look a little funky, and you don't know if they homeless or not, but they just like to be out riding around their bikes without a shirt on, and rollerblading.
You're
you know,
a hot mess.
I mean, I ain't gonna
Yeah,
get.
just riding around a little funky.
Like I hit a block by the East Precinct. We walked down there, I hit a block. All I heard was a bunch of coughing.
And
They
you're
hitting
like,
dabs and everything right in front. They got a whole tent. It's tents
this
all
is
up against there, man. So it's just a little, it's the stragglers left over.
Well, I
the
mean,
movement's not down there.
I mean,
no, the movement
Yeah, the
isn't. The
movement's not
movement
down
what
there.
I've heard is
already in the
Raz
community.
Simone pulled out and he's doing something else.
Yeah. He got his name heard a lot.
Right? I see the Dre went on Gorgeous Dre went on
Gorgeous
and
Dre.
he addressed the city and he said that he went to talk to the Chop, and they had an agreement where they were gonna meet.
Yes.
They were gonna meet, and they didn't. And Chop didn't
And
show
Chop
up.
didn't show up.
You talking about dude who wear the dashikis?
Yeah, come on now, yeah,
You talking about him?
yeah, that's family blood.
Yeah.
I
No,
ain't
but
know
you're
y'all called him
right.
Gorgeous Dre. That's
Well,
his,
that's his
nickname.
that's
Hood
his
name?
street name.
No, but you're right. You're right. That is what happened. They met with the mayor, the chief. He went and got everybody together
Yep.
because the mayor doesn't want police presence in there because she doesn't want the violence or any, because she's trying to succumb to all of the demands and everything like that, and show that she's the people, mayor, whatever.
I just seen her. I guess Raz went live, and they were at a church giving away food to some people on the streets, like to come into the church and feed them. Hold on.
Oh, jeez, hurry,
let me
put on my
let me put my mask on.
No, look.
Hey, what? Something just hit him.
it's this tea.
Sound like-
But anyway,
Pow.
Right. I was like, let me get my mask.
hey, so you guys are killing me.
You killing you.
Right.
But they were feeding the people, and the people were trying to get in the church.
Yeah.
Wouldn't spread out. Man, I think the bag broke in this tea.
He got some ticklers in his
I
throat.
know. But yeah, they set up a meeting and to see how they can work together, and then the Chop folks did not show up. So what do?
What you heard what Donald Trump said? Donald Trump said,
Man,
Governor Inslee, if you don't handle that,
That was a while ago.
Now he said it again.
Did he?
I could come handle that for you real fast.
Go
He
ahead,
said
bruh.
he could-
Come handle it.
Yeah, for real.
Come handle it,
What
bruh.
he gonna
Look,
send?
honestly,
Anyway,
I
so
think
full
that
of
we have a
crap.
president, and I'm just gonna make light of this, that literally can rank.
He's a comedian.
Because the things
you
he
think
say
he is?
sometimes,
Yeah.
that Kung Flu was just like,
Kung
are you
Flu.
serious right now?
yeah.
Right.
Like, you can't say that as a president, bro.
I ain't never heard that one.
Man, I
That was
heard.
the first
I
time.
had to go look. It's on YouTube.
I seen
He
it.
didn't say that. And then he
said it.
Man, I said this dude.
You know him and his people sit in the room
I
and
heard
come
he
up with
doesn't
names.
take. You know how when you're in the presidency, somebody's there to actually watch your words and look over your your words and help you say the right thing.
Oh, he don't need nobody
He don't
because he
do that.
fires
Yeah,
everybody. Because the minute they do something that he don't like, he's like, oh, that's a
he
terrible
fired.
person, and they
fired.
lied on me, and they did.
He
He
came
fired.
in. He came
fired.
in. And
I watched
he got
him.
rid of
I
everybody.
watched
He's a
him
hot
do a
man.
little when he did the little thing, the little speech he just did. He was up there for like 30 minutes. He was trying to explain why he was walking slow and why he couldn't lift the water up. Right?
Oh.
Yeah, I swear, I was like, am I watching a comedy show? Because sometimes he'll say something and then he go walk over without the mic to show how he was doing it, like a comedian.
I think he's seen.
I'm
it.
like, he's like, and I was
He
holding
is,
the
I
water.
mean, he is in the entertainment business. I mean,
he is a comedian.
He
man.
was on the show The Apprentice. I mean, he was.
I think he's starting to show signs.
He's fired.
He wasn't playing either. So what we got? We got some more news. Then we're gonna play another song. Then we're gonna come
He's
back and we're gonna
fired.
talk about chop.
He's fired. We got news. Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah, Spike Lee's got a new joint on Netflix, watch now. It's called Rodney King, stream free, then watch how. Roger Smith brings spoken word, poetic verse, retelling we learn how that video really was the first to go viral, and King was an overnight reality news star, but under that glowing light, the world was awakened by the brutality that was shown. The Rodney King special by Spike has got minds blown.
It's gonna be more than you can handle. She my angel, my darling angel, and there ain't nobody like you, yeah. Ain't nobody like you, yeah. She my angel, my darling angel, and there ain't nobody like you, yeah. Ain't nobody like you, yeah. She my angel, my darling angel. Ain't nobody like you, yeah. Ain't nobody like you, yeah. She my angel, my darling angel, and there ain't nobody like you. you, yeah. Ain't nobody like you, yeah. When I think ahead, you're all I see in my mind. You're the face of every cloud when I look into the sky. And the effort you give me brings such a passionate vibe. Thanking God for sending me a queen that matches my fly. Even when I'm feeling risky, you gon' tell me what's right. I see my passion is your pleasure and the pleasure's on mine. And I admire all your treasures, they're not hard to describe. Rachel of mine, girl, you're so special. With you, I am better. Like sun to a flower, your love is my power. Unleash my emotions into your love ocean. Sweet like baby lotion. My heart, yeah, you own it. She my angel, my darling angel, and ain't nobody like you, yeah. Ain't nobody like you, yeah. She my angel, my darling angel, and ain't nobody like you, yeah. Ain't nobody like you, yeah. She my angel, my darling angel. Ain't nobody like you, yeah. Ain't nobody like you, yeah. She my angel, my darling angel, and ain't nobody like you, yeah. Ain't nobody like you, yeah.
I really love you, I do. Every morning with you, it's like a dream come true.
Ain't nobody like you, yeah.
I really need you, I do. I feel alone with no you, like I'm just stuck on mute.
Ain't nobody like you, yeah.
I really need me some food, that's why I call on you. Baby girl, slide through.
Ain't nobody like you, yeah.
To have your body wrapped in my arms, it's sunshine coming from a cloudy day. Your light shines in the darkest place. You can have anything, but don't walk away. Treat me like a criminal and just lock me away. Anything to make up for my past mistakes. Forgive my soul, it's been out of place. Like Dr. Strange on a marvelous day. Before you make your mind, can we make the time to let me explain like I'm Kevin Hart? I may have lost my way cause I followed yours. Now we in the room breaking down doors.
She my angel, my darling angel. Ain't nobody like you.
Easeway Radio in the building. That was Gas Team. Song is called Angel. It's Willie Get Paid and Caleb Nash right here on Easeway Radio.
Get paid.
Chop, chop, chop. We got to talk about Chop. How did it change from Chaz to Chop?
Oh, it changed. What tweet? It stands for, what is it?
I seen what it's.
Oh, because they wanted to keep the movement
positive
and in the forefront, which.
Who made up Chaz? Because they said they didn't.
It's about to be hopping. I mean, the homeless, out of control people. That's all that's left down there right now. H-O-P.
my
The
God.
C is gone, man.
Oh, my
Homeless,
God.
out of control people.
That's what
Man.
it is, man. The C is gone.
So something must have came to light because Raz bagged off. So there must have been some type of agreement we don't know about because I heard they did meet and they didn't want anybody in the room, no media.
Well, understand that already, you have 10 years of the DOJ.
Mm-hmm.
And granted, in 10 years, they have done, you have 3 oversight groups that have community leaders on them.
Mm-hmm.
So, and each one of those oversight groups has at least 5 to 10 people.
Dang.
Right?
So they
5 to 10 people. So there's 30 people that they oversee and they view every complaint. So you're looking at, it's not like they're not going through the community, right?
Mm-hmm. So
there, I think what's happened is the reality is, okay, we need to take funds, and distribute them to programs that will help businesses of color, youth of color and at risk, things like that, right?
Like late night. What happened to late night?
Right, but we do need those type of. I agree with you.
Need late
but
night
the other
back.
thing too, what needs to happen is you need to let the police just do their job. What has happened over the years, is that as homelessness and drug addiction has and as Hustleman has said, we've become Freatle. We have piled all that responsibility onto the police.
Yeah.
And it's not their responsibility. They are not equipped or trained to do health care or drug addiction or anything like that. Are they?
Or arrest people.
But what they're supposed to do is come in and take care of crimes and things like that, right?
Yeah.
But we've asked them to come in and take care of the homeless problem. Yep. We've asked them to assess mentally ill people when they don't have the means or the education.
That's true.
Even though you have a group, SPD and the city has a group, a mental health group that they've hired on. But you know what those people do? When the police call and say, hey, I think I have an issue with a homeless person, or I've been in contact with somebody who may have a mental health issue, that mental health professional on the phone says, okay, this is what I need you to do, and tells them over the phone
what to do. Instead of coming out to the field to do their own assessment, which is what they're paid to do. So they are supposed to come out.
They're supposed to come down.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But they don't.
And then these guys end up dead.
And then so I think that, and as Chief Best has said, she's willing to keep changes because we have to. This world is changing so much. Now you have coronavirus and things like that, and which is a joke in itself. Come on, Governor Inslee.
Come on, Inslee. Somebody just posted, Seattle women are some of the toughest young men I've ever met.
Ooh, I think that I might have said that one time.
Did you say that before?
Hey, man.
You know what he mean?
No, I don't.
Yeah, this is what he mean, because I'm from another place. They're aggressive. Like a dude, they'll talk to you like, rah, 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 rah. That's what he mean. You know what I'm saying? Probably not in life, but y'all strong. Throw them hands at the dude.
In a minute, break my nails, see what happens.
Like, I got hit with my girl before.
Right on. Shout out to everybody that's really making this something that means something like that. That really, took initiative to get up and speak, man. And not be quiet. Because these, this could have been like any other situation. It was happening back to back, too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if there was something that they got. It was like almost like they got a call, and the call was like, do this. We don't care no more. And then I don't know how real that is. They caught the police officers talking amongst each other.
Oh, that's real.
Now, that's real.
Okay.
That's real.
I didn't know if that was real or not, because I seen somebody
down
put
south,
a hoax.
Down south in their car?
Real.
So did they let them go?
Oh, they fired.
They fired. Right. See, I'm scared of that. I'm going to tell you why I'm scared of that, right? So let's take the brother in California that got fired, lost his job, and then he went on a rampage for 2-3 days, or was it a day, and he started, doing his thing, offing people.
Yeah.
I'm scared that some of these dudes, when you hear them talk like that and they're aggressive like that they might get fired, lose their mind, and say, forget it. I'm just going to go do it.
Okay, let me say something about that. It's already happening.
Yes.
It's been happening.
Yes.
No, I know
the
that.
reason
but
why.
They do it in a uniform.
So, a lot of people get kidnapped, man. A lot of people just come up missing. You wonder why. It's just, I know, for example, one person that came up missing, and it might have had something to do with the police. So, just like you said,
have they identified the person they pulled out of the water yet?
In West Seattle? An Alki.
Nah.
The body part?
But what color of the person was that?
We don't know the identity.
They haven't said. Yeah. But they were talking about it's not just one bag; it's a few bags.
No,
my daughter was down there when they was pulling the body out. She seen the suitcase floating, and actually then they seen the police and everything coming, and they were gonna go canoeing, she said, or whatever, and they seen the somebody around it. Then all these cops came, and then they watched it, them pull these things out the water.
Well, that's why I was saying,
That's why I don't like eating fish from lakes like that.
Oh, I know.
I watched
Green
this one
River?
lady.
Who be doing that?
I watched this one lady on YouTube, I don't know her name, but she keeps like a lot of she's speak a lot of stuff what's going on. She's in depth, and a lot of things she was saying. I was watching her one day. She was saying like, watch your surroundings with the stuff that's going on right now, especially women, kids. When you park, when you walk into the store or something, don't pass up no van or nothing like that, because they kidnapping people, they killing people.
Yeah.
And and you forgot about the young 19-year-old Black Lives Matter activist woman. She got kidnapped, the little young black girl.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And it was in the older lady too. So when they found their bodies, they was the older lady and the 19-year-old in the same place.
Yes.
Yeah, so they kidnapping people, man. So we just gotta like go into the store late at night to go get you something.
I don't be doing that.
You just gotta watch it. It's going down, man. And what I'm saying is, like you were saying, what if some of the cops go a little rogue after they get fired? It just ain't nothing. It's just like, what if? It's been going on. It ain't just the cops going rogue. It's the people that don't like this stuff that's going on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like I was telling Terry about this book, the Day of the Noose. If I'm not mistaken, that's the name, The Day of the Noose. It's a book wrote out of the 70s, and it's like a book about what's going on when the new Civil War going to jump off. The same thing like those cops was talking about when they was getting recorded. He was talking about a Civil War.
Yeah.
Offing all the black people. It's in that book. And it's going to be a lot of lynchings and more hangings.
Talk about those hangings.
Yeah, like the guys been getting
in
hung.
California. Come on. 6 people committing suicide. Come
saying,
on.
Was it 6 now?
Yeah,
Yes.
6, man.
I only had 2. Dang, I'm really off.
6,
6.
man.
Oh, another suicide? Come on. Get out.
That's suicide. Do you really think we hang ourselves?
I mean, hey, man.
I mean, I'm not saying people don't commit. Like they did. What was it? Somebody got killed in jail. They said they hung themselves.
Yeah,
it was
but
just how you.
Oh, real quick. I don't know why that came up, but Bill Cosby won his appeal.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you think about that?
But then they picked up, they gave Bill Cosby love, and then they took Ron Jeremy in. And Ron Jeremy.
They say Ron Jeremy got 3 counts of rape.
I don't know about that.
Hey, when he get in front of the judge, he gonna be like, "Hey, it's just me." He be like, "I'm see now. I ain't know what I was doing. I've been doing porn for so long. I ain't know what I was doing."
Yeah, he could. He could be saying that.
I'm see now.
Right?
He tweeted, I can't wait to get my day in court. I didn't do anything like that. I mean, man, you got to think about this, man. All these high profile celebrities are getting accused of things 10, 15 years ago. Now,
I think this is new, though, what
right?
he's saying he did.
Well, nah. Ron Jeremy probably can't even get up no more. I mean, let's keep it real.
Man, that man got them blue pills. He probably walk around with them things in his hand like Skittles popping them.
But, it was kind of surprising how they announced Bill Cosby won his appeal.
And now
Ron Jeremy is taken into custody.
We're gonna trade one out and put one in.
Let's get the black people one more. Let's give him back somebody.
Hold up. But do y'all are we gonna be happy if Bill Cosby get out?
I will. He can't see, man. He can't see. What's the point? He can't see himself doing time.
Pause. This is the same dude that used to say every black dude pull their pants up and go against everything.
Well, no, but I'm saying he's blind. Like
he was blind before he went in there.
That's my point. He don't see he's doing time.
You sure he blind?
I think he just want to get out for family reasons. I don't think he can't see himself. Time can't get to you.
That man started getting blind when his case started going to court.
No.
Yes, he did. He went from regular Bill Cosby, then he started wearing a cane and doing all that. Man, Stevie Wonder really blind. They said he might not be, but Bill Cosby.
Did you hear what Shaq said? Shaq said Stevie Wonder got on the elevator.
Yeah.
He said, I don't care what anybody say. He said Stevie can see. He said he got on the elevator, and it was just, he got in, and then all of a sudden, he heard Stevie say, "What's up, Shaq?"
Yeah.
And he was like, man, get out of here. This man can see.
Really?
I heard that a couple people said he could see.
You can't smell height.
Yeah. I don't know what 7'2" smell like, man. It might do. If he in the elevator with you, he got a lot of cologne on.
And whoever got here took all the oxygen.
Wow. Wow.
Shaq said that. Shaq had a serious face, too. I remember when Shaq was telling the situation with Michael Jackson, and he didn't even know that Michael Jackson popped up at his house. He was like, he said, dude's so famous, he don't even know how he got past the gate because, security. And he said some dude knocked on his door, and he said he look outside, there's like a limo there, and he's just like,
that's Mike.
Michael wants to see you. So then he was like, Michael? He was like, who's Michael? And then they went to the car, and here come Michael Jackson. And he's like, He's like, hey, Shaq, I just wanted to come over and talk about the track.
Wow.
And then Shaq took him up to his studio. He said, I was starstruck. I was like, Michael Jackson is in my room.
Yeah.
Like,
Mike.
Craziness.
Hey, I just heard. Speaking of Michael Jackson,
what?
I'm on YouTube yesterday. It's 2 new Michael Jackson songs. They just
Do you
came out.
know how
they sound
large
good.
his library is?
Yeah, it sounded like they had the vocals,
You rock
and
my
Dark
world,
Child,
you know
the producer,
you
made
did,
the new beat.
and
Right.
everything I
But you
wanna
Let's
realize
interview Michael
that-
Jackson right now.
Yeah.
Hey, we got Michael Jackson
you
up in here right
cross
now.
my eyes.
Yeah, there you go. That's the only thing he talk.
I know.
Every time he talk, you got to sing.
Hey, you rock my world.
How you doing today, Mike?
Come on, girl.
That's how you respond.
Come on, girl.
Too bad we're not live.
You got any
because
new
they-
songs coming out,
Hey,
Mike?
I did the video on YouTube. Just the other day.
Hey, we got no
trying to
copyright for this, right? Oh, this is blurred out. This is blurred out.
How could this be?
You're
Oh,
a
no,
hot mess.
We got Michael Jackson up in
Ladies
here.
and gentlemen, he's alive. He's alive.
11:50 a.m. 6 o'clock to 7.
We got Michael
Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he was alive to this day, would y'all be on his side or against
Mike
him?
be doing trap music.
Mike,
He be have Migos on the song and all that.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
rent.
he would.
What
I'm just trying to
saying
rent the
is,
Ferris wheel.
okay, when we're
I
gonna,
know what you're saying.
we're gonna
Would you
reel
be-
back here
What?
because we're talking about the whole sexual assault and things like
Yeah.
that. So we already have the whole R. Kelly mess, right? And then
Mm-hmm.
right after the whole R. Kelly mess, they started trying to expose Michael Jackson.
So you said, would we be supporting him if he was still alive?
Yeah.
But Michael Jackson stuff that they said he didn't. That happened so long ago.
Yeah. about to say they didn't do it.
But they say same with R. Kelly.
But R. Kelly had girls hostage in the house, though, didn't he? And then the girls, you could go follow them girls on Instagram. They say, yeah, we was hostage in the house. So that's the truth. That's why he in jail.
I understand.
It's the different time. See, Michael Jackson didn't have Instagram nothing when he was doing this thing. R. Kelly was on Instagram.
Kelly was more messy than I thought he was.
Way mess. And his team around him was holding
They-
tapes.
they're
doing
And I
stuff.
don't know.
guilty.
I don't know who he thought he was if these allegations are true, but he was thinking he was bigger than what he really was.
I know.
Like telling girls, "Don't worry about your parents. Come stay. You don't got to go home."
Listen at the song.
I mean,
I know. They're
Yeah, I
scary
mean,
now.
He married Aaliyah. That wasn't the first time?
yeah.
I
I think he
come on.
wasn't allowed. Even when she passed away, he never made a statement. I think he's not allowed to talk about her,
About
Aaliyah.
Oh, yeah.
I've it cracked me up, though. And I'm gonna keep
crazy.
it 100.
100.
I was at a radio station,
Uh-huh.
and I ain't gonna say no names.
Okay.
okay.
And I actually got to sit in on the Aaliyah listening session before she passed away. Remember when the radio promoters would come to the station and try to get the station to get on the record? And I sat there and listened to the whole album, and I wasn't feeling anything. And the program director wasn't feeling anything. Like, we really thought the album was whack. Like, we didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything either.
Yeah.
But then as soon as she crashed, it was like, rock the boat. Rock the boat. And everybody picked up on the album. I really think, I'm being honest with you, because sometimes tragic things sometimes can make you listen different to a
Differently.
song.
But didn't she
And-
have song hits out before she
No,
died?
yeah, before that.
she
I'm
did.
talking about the new album that
The
was
new
coming
one.
out with
Okay.
Rock the Boat on
Okay.
it.
Right.
But I remember saying, man, she's going to flop with this album.
Oh, that blew it up. The death
Yeah.
blew it up.
Yeah.
That's how
And I was just like, now y'all playing it like crazy? Wait a minute.
they got to.
Yeah.
If you didn't, then I don't know.
Oh, I mean, I would have played it too.
I didn't know that. So you didn't listen to Rock the Boat and be like, oh, that's a hit.
I didn't like none of it. I just was like,
Did you know something that we didn't know about R. Kelly at the time?
nah. I just was like, this record was it was just not, it wasn't hitting me.
Yeah.
Back then, there was some cut songs. You know what I mean? That we talking about
she first came
2000,
out, yeah.
2001 and 5, and that's when everything was hitting. You had Genuine, you had everybody cracking
Oh,
on.
yeah, you did.
I mean,
Oh, yeah, you did.
I'm just a bachelor.
Oh, jeez. We got
Michael Jackson sound like
Genuine.
Genuine. Man, Michael
Who
Jackson
we
sing
got in
everybody's
here?
song.
We got
Genuine
it.
came in dope. You got to give it to him. You was waiting
Drew
on
Hill.
every video. Oh, yeah,
Yeah, Drew
man.
Hill had
That
the
Drew
cut.
Hill first album is just.
Yeah,
it
Drew
was-
Hill had
Drew
cut.
Hill.
And I didn't know that Keith Sweat had a lot to do with that first album.
Man, I didn't
He
know that.
wrote
either.
a lot
He
of
wrote
that
a lot of
too. Yes.
I
Keith
thought that
Sweat
was
been writing
Cisco.
for everybody. If you go to his,
Cisco.
I remember seeing him in L.A. He was saying all the hits he did.
What happened to? I think Drew Hill's on Unsung right now.
Cisco messed everything up with the thong song, man.
He did.
Oh, he gonna Michael Jackson's
dancing
thong
around,
song.
hey, dancing around in them little things. But you know that song remind me of dun, 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 living the vida loca.
Almost.
You got
Oh.
it's almost the same
almost
pattern.
Little bit
Same
of a
pattern.
beat.
Same salsa type of two-stepper.
But then the big dude in the group got bigger, and they couldn't do that step.
couldn't do that jump step
Tell
no more.
me, they couldn't do that. He could. He wasn't getting off the ground.
One of the dudes left because he went to be a Christian, right?
Yeah.
And he didn't want to do that music no more.
Yeah.
Well,
was
that's
the
what
first
happened to
dude fell off.
Nelly.
Nelly wanted to be a
No,
Christian?
not Nelly. Oh God, who was on Bad Boys with Biggie? Mace.
Oh, well, Mace
Mason
didn't
Betha.
just, hold on, Mace didn't go be a Christian. Mace went to being a Muslim.
Preacher.
He went to be a Muslim and
Oh.
he moved to Israel and then he
Did
got caught
he?
with heroin. He went to prison.
Did
Mace is
he?
in
I did
prison.
not know that.
I mean, not Mace. No, my bad, not Mace. You talking about Pastor Mace.
Oh, you
I'm
talking about
the other boy
other
that was
one
with,
that sounded like Biggie.
the other boy that was with
Oh, some
Diddy.
tall. The one that sounded like Biggie. Yes,
dark skinny
Shine.
dude.
Shine.
That's on the song. That's on the. Nope,
It's
not
Shine.
Shine. The other dude on the group. That was the one.
Oh,
I need a
you
girl.
talking about the one-
The one that's on that song with them.
I need a girl like
The dude
I
rapping
am.
on that
I
song.
don't know
That
song.
was
Oh.
Diddy's right hand man. That had all them
okay.
cuts.
Well, I
yeah.
don't know.
Well,
I was
you
just
know-
talking about Mason Betha.
I ain't know. Mace ain't no real pastor, man. You go to his church?
Man, don't say that.
No.
Would you?
Don't say that.
Come on, man.
He went.
Come on,
You
man.
don't judge God's people. Kirk Franklin told you that.
We all God's people, and I ain't judging him. I just asked, did you
Kirk
go to his
Franklin
church?
told you not to do that.
Kirk Franklin.
Kirk Franklin admits he used to be a hoe back in the day
Kirk
before he
Franklin
met
got
his
on
wife
some
and
skinny
became-
jeans right now and some Jordans, taking a picture.
I think
He said, Kirk Franklin, you want to hear this news, man?
hey, Kirk Franklin got a cutout right now. I
had a
heard
few
something
cuts.
new. He had something new out not too long ago. What we got some more news?
We got a little bit of news.
Let's listen to
man.
the news.
Yeah.
Did you see it? King Batch put the names of the fallen across his tummy. Might have lost some brands, but it wasn't about the money. It was about standing for something we should be woke to. It's crazy what it took for the message to finally broke through. Batch doing videos, making the public laugh. Incredible, the message is woven into the batch. This is a new dawn approaching, I see it coming. People are understanding what really needs to be done. And COVID is going on, so everyone wear a mask. NanoAirMask.com, that's where it's at. COVID's still going, please everyone wear a mask. NanoAirMask.com, that's where it's at.
Yo, mask.
Yo, we should get some shirts made called and just put stick up on them. Like this
Well,
is a
yo,
stick
mask.
up. We already got the mask, so we can get the shirt to say this is a stick up.
So did you hear about the state that passed the law that people of color don't have to wear masks?
That's Oregon.
Is that Oregon?
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, they said if you of color, you don't have to wear a mask.
Shut up.
Look, this is the reason why.
And it's real.
So you won't get racially profiled.
Yeah, I see
You
that.
can't tell I'm black with my mask on, man. What is
For
he
real?
trying to say? Yeah.
You're serious.
Or do they want you to catch the coronavirus? Which is it?
I don't know if that's real. We need to find that sufficient.
It's real. It's
I'm
real.
Googling it
We need
right
to
now.
see if that's sufficient.
It's
Put
real.
in hoax at the end of whatever you Google.
Allegedly. But it's real, though.
Allegedly.
Yeah,
You want to eat lots of
allegedly.
vegetables.
Vegetables.
Wow, really? In
Yeah,
Oregon?
it's real. But it probably didn't word it like that, like, oh, black people don't wear no mask. It's probably worded a certain way. Probably got, if
How
you
could
have
you
health
word it?
concerns, if you have asthma and you're of brown color, you don't have to wear a mask. Just go outside.
Are
and-
you black and live in Oregon State?
That's what the other one was.
Well, you need not worry. You
Yeah.
need to not wear a mask. Die at your own pace. It's
Call
been brought to you by
1-800.
It's been brought to you by the funeral home off the corner.
Yeah. We pick you up.
Wow. Okay, hold on. Let me see.
Oh man!
Yeah,
and
it's
they
real.
with that they said no
oh,
funeral
sure
call.
enough.
See?
It's
sure
official.
enough, it's from CNN.
Yeah, it's
in
real.
Oregon County, just in Oregon County,
Yeah.
right? So if it was in King County or Pierce or whatever. But in Oregon County drops its mask exemption, for people of color after racist response.
Hey, did y'all know a lot of people didn't know King County stood for Martin Luther King County?
I had to tell
Shut
somebody
up.
that.
You know, a lot of people did not know that. You know that's Martin Luther King
Uh-oh.
on the
Yeah,
on the
his
logo?
face is on the logo.
Mother Sanders is listening. Mother, _Sanders.
Why don't they just say Martin
She's
Luther
a-
King County?
She's a hey, she's a dedicated listener. I just want to shout her out.
Oh, my bad.
Mother Sanders.
Mother Sanders.
Mother_Sanders, and go get some Avon. She be posting some good. Sometimes we want to get some lotion. Like, I should get some
You
of
gonna
that
get some
lotion.
Avon lotion, you gonna smell like that.
Nah,
It's
man,
good.
all Avon stuff ain't women.
It's good.
You knew that when they used to come to your mama's house. Come on now.
You right. My mom used to sell it too.
You remember they sell that powder, and they had the big old sponge with it. The women used to buy that
They be
powder.
puffing it on
Yeah.
their face like that.
What happened to
what
the
was
powder?
that for? I don't know.
Man, they
Now
probably
they do
was,
it the other way.
they probably was drying up, looking like they dead.
Can I just tell you that this county is 90% white?
What, King County?
No.
Oh,
In
yeah.
Oregon.
It's only 2 black families.
Oh,
man.
so
Yeah.
That's what they trying to. They basically should have just put a notice on their door. Hey, y'all don't have to wear y'all masks. Go outside.
If that, come on.
So wait a minute,
now.
it's not the whole Oregon?
No, it's
Oregon
just one
County.
county. It's just
Oh,
Lincoln County.
Let's shout out Lincoln County.
Lincoln
yeah.
County, home to nearly 50,000 residents, so it's
Yeah.
small,
Okay.
is almost 90% white and less than 1% black.
Let's shout out Lincoln County. Let's let a lot
But
of
it's
black people go there
also
and keep your mask
to
on.
the Siletz Reservation and a growing population of Latino residentes.
Look at her. Resident. You got to be resident.
So if you have your mask on and you're a brown person, do you get arrested?
No, you just don't have to.
So they
wear
just
it.
gave you the option. You don't have to.
You don't, yeah.
Shorty
you are
said
exempt.
Avon used to sell black suede cologne.
Black suede.
What are we talking about?
Who wants
Avon?
That's where
black
you
suede.
got
That's
that
an
from,
old
Shorty.
school.
Shouts out to Shorty and Loyalty.
He still
The
wear
Shorty
black
and Loyalty
suede. Huh?
show.
Black suede.
Black
Ooh.
suede was made 1955.
55.
Wow, you scare me with these.
55.
This is old. I'm
Why
just
did
saying.
I stop up at Dick's Burgers and they didn't have any fries?
They did. They're
They're not doing
Oh,
fries.
that's what I
They're
heard.
trying to give you potato chips.
Yeah.
Why?
They got me like that.
I was like disappointed.
I ain't want the burger. It was
Yeah.
nasty
Why
anyway.
though?
It's
Like,
a combination.
what's the
I,
point?
I don't. I know if Dix was woke. I mean, woke. If Dix was
If Dix
still
was alive.
if he was still
If Dick was
here,
up.
if Dix was still here, he wouldn't go for that.
But
Just
why?
like he
I
don't go.
understand.
I don't
What's
understand.
the point?
They said something about that. I asked. He said something about the
Is it
health
the
concerns,
cutting?
but I'm like, ain't y'all cooking hamburgers?
Dude, they had a dude circling everybody. Like there was people coming up with masks, and it was corny because it was pointless. Like you only go to Dick's like every blue moon. You don't go every day.
Yeah, it's not an
And then
everyday
he come and he's
thing.
like, hey, we not serving people without masks, but this time we're gonna let you go. And I'm like, shut up. You that didn't even make sense.
You should have made a big funk. People? Who you mean people?
Right.
You shoulda did
And what was
something dumb like
irritating
that.
me, what
People.
irritates me, hey, what
Shame
irritates
on
me
you.
at Dick's, they got a girl playing a guitar with a speaker, and you can't hear your order or your
Oh
balance.
yeah. Which one you went to?
Right? The original.
Okay.
But it was just like
I don't get it. The fry, I don't get it.
she still.
I don't get
still
dicks.
stuck on the
I
fries.
don't get dicks. The burgers is nasty. What y'all
No,
think?
They ain't that good.
Man,
Hey, I'm from Seattle. Don't
man,
play with me.
them burgers is nasty. I'm
Don't
saying
play
what I
with
say.
me.
I've
Have
been
y'all
saying
been
that
to
for longest.
Miners?
I
over in
knew you was
Yakima?
gonna say Miners. I don't want to hear it. They can't compare, and I knew she was
Miners,
gonna
I
do
never heard
that
of Miners.
because
It's in
she's from
Yakima.
Tri Cities. So I knew.
Yes.
And then people in Tacoma gonna say Frisco Freeze
Frisco.
is better than Dick's. Look, I'm from Seattle, and I don't think this. Look, you got to know what you, because I'm really from the home of Zestos.
Yeah,
Now,
Zesto's probably.
Zestos was the original Zestos,
still
where you
there.
seen the punch
I'm
going
the
through the
Zips
screen.
girl. I'm from
Not the drive
Zips.
up one night where you
Nah.
can't see nothing. They just hang your food out.
Yeah, the room where they got two little windows and they got to open it like
Oh,
that.
is that on
That's
Rainier?
Zesto, yeah.
And it's that little yellow
That's
building?
what it is now.
still
But,
I have heard.
It's still open.
I heard.
but across the
because
street
It
is
used
what
to
the
be the
originator
regular,
was.
yeah.
Look,
With the ice
I
cream
tried to
sign.
go there when I'm like, and I rolled up. I said,
I heard they-
I don't think they open.
They
And they're
open?
like, yeah, no, they open. I'm like, it don't look like it.
Oh, man. Hurry up,
They
get
used to
your
sell the
food.
big
Okay.
ice cream cones, right?
Yeah.
That's what they were famous for, is the ice cream and the
Yeah.
juice. We stayed in them apartments right next
Right
to
across
it.
the street.
Right next to it, because it used to bump like
All Vietnamese now.
it was just on this side.
Yep.
Right? And now it's like a whole bunch of cars in there
Yep.
gated and whatever, but it had a big ice cream cone on top
It's
of it.
still up there. I
Wow.
think it's still up there.
Yeah, boy, it's probably a historic building. They're
Yeah.
not gonna knock it down. But that was the truth. Dick's is old fashioned. It's about the cheese.
It's
right?
plastic,
It's about
by the way.
it's about cheese.
Look at this.
Y'all want to look at my face? I'm gonna tell you, everybody I've been telling, man, Dick's is nasty.
Hey.
Man, that thing got that sandwich spread on it. Ain't number two little thin patties.
Sandwich spread.
That little spread. That,
Oh,
man,
yeah,
man
see,
listen, y'all don't know hamburgers
saw-
if you think Dick's is good.
Where's your what?
Now look, Dick's might have been used to
They
be
getting
good.
a lot of promo
but
right now.
now, when I went up there, like,
All I
man,
know
them
is you
burgers
need
is nasty,
fries.
man. I like that they fries.
Yeah.
Liked it. I don't even
Like
know if
this.
that's in the
Herpes,
book.
herpes. There you go.
Herpes
Herpes better.
Truth.
Herpes better.
Herpes.
Oh yeah, come on.
Herpes
man.
better, man.
Herpes.
Herpes.
Yes.
Herpes.
Wow, we can all agree on that.
Yeah.
Oh, herpes.
So we need to agree that dicks ain't no good then, right?
I'm with you on
All
it.
right, all right.
I'm with you on it.
No,
I
I
mean,
can't-
Terry.
okay, well,
He
you
loyal to the sword.
She like minors.
I do like minors, but
You like
but he hasn't been to minors,
I
so
haven't been
he
to
still
minors.
needs to go to
it's
minors.
minor. It ain't
No,
no.
it's
Okay, I ain't
not.
driving away to
No.
Yakima to go get
And
no
the
burgers.
burger's about that big.
They big, but that
But
don't
with
mean
the
they
taste,
good.
yeah. I
They're
need the
good. They're good.
See, I hate
They're
burgers that got a
good.
bunch of lettuce. See,
No,
Dick's
no,
got a bunch of
no,
lettuce on
no,
their burgers.
no.
Yeah, trying to hide everything, man. Hide
Because the
brown
because of
lettuce,
the-
yeah, the meat by that thin, man. All I taste is mayonnaise,
Hey,
whatever
man,
that stuff, and
old-fashioned
lettuce.
burgers
Well,
were
you
like
can take
that.
that up.
Old
But I'm
fashioned
telling you,
burgers
herpes.
thick in my house.
No,
You mean smash burgers?
Fat
Them
ones.
smash.
you gotta
burgers.
smash them to bite them.
I like
Oh,
them.
yeah.
They come with the regular
Minors
bread.
is all right, but it's not. You know, I think
House
it's
bread.
just, I think it's about what you grew up on. To be
Yeah.
honest,
True
I
that,
think
true that.
I think it's what you grew up on. You might.
I was Zips back over in the Tri-Cities.
Yeah.
Zips.
Yep.
That's the truth.
Now I'm not gonna lie. I'm over
Zips
here
is the
hating on
truth,
Terry
huh?
because she said minors is better than dicks.
Yeah.
But when I go to Yakima, I want
He goes
minors.
to minors.
I
Yeah.
do.
So have you had it to Dick's in Kent?
Huh? I had them all.
Yeah, it's just.
Oh man, that did sound
That
good.
did
But
not-
anyway,
He's gone to everyone.
He said, I
Got
had
it.
them all.
the phone ringing.
No.
She hit me and said she got caught up doing something. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. So we're coming to the end of. We need something
What
to
what we need?
talk about. Like we started out with the coronavirus.
Yeah.
That was a big thing.
It's phasing
Somebody
out.
calling.
got
All
a
right.
caller
So we
calling
got Cinnamon on the phone. Cinnamon.
Can we just one thing about? Sorry, Cinnamon. One thing about coronavirus. We all know that the more you test, of course, you're going to have more people who test positive. Unlike 45, well, if we stop testing, we won't get. Come on, dude. We want to
won't see
test,
numbers.
and already know it's mutated, right? It's already mutated.
Mm-hmm.
But until we get some kind of vaccine, which who knows how long it's going to be, it is a virus, just like flu. The flu mutates, and we've been able to control it because of vaccines and taking care of ourselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
Really, we just need to do that. Wash your hands. Don't always. I mean, like seriously, that's the big thing.
It
washing
is,
their
yeah.
hands.
Yeah, y'all have fun with that virus when they get it. Tell me how it works.
No, I ain't trying to get that.
I'm not getting none of that.
I know.
I'm cool.
I know way too many people have
Don't
gotten
talk
it.
like that.
Um,
Because that basketball player did
me.
that, and what happened?
I'm cool. Ain't no. I'm talking about when they find a little cure and they start shooting people
Oh
up
yeah,
with it. I'm
you
not.
ain't gonna take it.
Nah,
Then
I'm
they gonna
good.
lock you up.
I don't need to lock them up.
So Cinnamon,
Yes.
Cinnamon Rose on the phone. Now you got a
just wants to-
podcast coming out.
Thank you. That's all you want to do.
Yeah, well, yes, I have a little something in production with a friend of mine. We've been doing some stuff on and off for a few years. Has done some photography for me on some of my writings and stuff like that. But yeah, it'll be focused on empowering and uplifting women. Trying to focus on
Empower
bettering
us women.
Don't
Yes,
get her
yes,
started.
journey-
Yeah, honey.
It'll
Don't
be
get
all
her
about how to
started.
be our best self, whatever that looks
Yes.
like. Financially, relationships,
Yep.
our emotional health is
Key.
I don't really say mental health because emotional health, especially right now where everybody has anxiety, who does it, it just is what it is. We need to keep our emotions healthy, our head on right.
They still
all
trying
of
to.
it,
Hey,
all
they
of it.
still trying to boot us out.
No, it's not even about
Hustleman.
but here's the thing. You know, I saw a meme,
I ain't gonna
and
say nothing,
and
though.
the thing is that what I think happens is it's not even about. It's about empowering women to be, like she says, your best self. But it's also making sure that you're valued, not only for yourself, but by your spouse or your children. It's one thing to say, yeah, I've got, this great mom or this great wife or this great girlfriend or whatever the case may be. But do you really value that person or that woman she is and what she brings to the table?
Well,
As
cool.
a person, outside of those,
Yes.
outside of those titles, we're
Cool. Y'all
people.
start putting in
Stop
them
being
200
mean.
screws. Y'all start putting
Yeah.
in them 200
Yeah.
screws on them.
Let's speak on it.
Look. Start making them put them 200 screws on that IKEA furniture.
Or cut the grass.
Oh, I can do
Or
that.
cut your
Don't even
grass.
get it twisted. I can do
or
that.
put your oil in
Look,
your car.
understand something. What y'all need to understand
Stop
is
being mean.
what y'all don't understand is we don't necessarily need y'all.
Oh.
Because believe me, I know what I bring to the table, and I can
toy
hang.
sales will
But
go
the
up.
thing is, you should be complimented for the fact that we want you. Does that make sense?
No.
You feel me, Cinnamon?
And it may not have to look like that.
Right.
But, here's
That's
the thing
called
about
stud
women,
view.
us women. We, whether men accept it or like it, you don't like when we kind of coddle you or tell you.
Right.
But honestly, everything is left for us to figure out. And we naturally fall into that place, and we naturally have that ability.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean that we prefer it, but
Right.
we naturally are able to do that. But when we do that, we lose ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
We each have a personal mission and journey. Our spirits are here for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
And we lose ourselves in all these titles to other people. Like he said, I got this girlfriend, this wife, this, but I'm here for something else ahead of all of that.
Right.
Those things are just intersections along my journey.
Right.
And so for women, it's important to come back to why we're here. It's not for those other people and other things, because, yes, we juggle those things. We are the gatekeepers to this whole universe.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to remember why we are here, and we lose ourselves a lot of times. We look like we got it all
the
together,
time.
but we're crying when you aren't looking.
No, I gotta
And
give
we-
it that.
we're not able to
I
carry
definitely,
But
I
that's
definitely
true.
gotta give you that.
That's
real.
true.
There's a
That's
lot
true.
of women that are on an emotional ride, and we cause it. We do cause it. Men,
your
women
children, your
to
jobs,
wreck.
everything.
But honestly, men, we do make women seem crazy, but we drive them crazy. That's real talk.
But you know
I
where that
gotta
comes
admit
from,
that.
though, is because you don't value us as women and what we. That's what I'm saying.
You
Who
lose
we are.
value when you argue with somebody so hard
So much.
that you want them to love you, but you argue. So, see, y'all women, especially my sisters, let me break it out.
Your
Especially some of my
sisters.
sisters, you know what I'm saying? Y'all argue with a brother and cut him so deep, but you still want him to love you the next day like how you want to be loved.
But-
so you
but
can't
here's
be
the
cutting
thing.
me that
But
deep
here's the
because
thing.
I'm valuable just like you. You
No
can't make no
doubt.
baby
No
by
doubt.
yourself.
No
Look,
doubt.
Hold up. I take that back. They can.
Yeah.
So they might not need us.
That's
oh,
right.
Man,
I
we
just-
extinct, bro. We extinct, bro.
Wait a minute.
You know
Hold
what?
up.
You can't be
Well,
here
Jordan-
unless you be with us.
Well,
Unless,
no. Look, for real. Stop arguing and stop cutting so deep. You want that man to love you the right way. And
Well,
that's how
step
you do it. That's
up.
all. Everybody, it's a lot of people that stepped up, but somebody's still getting that yak at them.
Not necessarily.
Oh, yes, it is.
What was you saying, Cinnamon?
Go ahead, Cinnamon.
Well, no, I was just going to say it is about that mutual respect. But,
Yeah.
but the one thing, though, if she's still keeping you, she loves you.
Yes.
Look, if
She
she's
wants-
still
she wants
keeping
you
you,
to match.
look,
She wants
you
you
see,
to match. what
if
she
she's
feels
still
she's
keeping
in.
you,
But
if
confidence
she's
communicating
still
is number one.
ain't nobody keeping me. If she's still keeping you,
This guy is crazy.
I'm just saying. I understand what she's saying, but what she's
Ain't
saying,
nobody
if she's
keeping
still,
me.
So if she's still keeping you, it's up to the woman just to keep the man if she happy. What
No,
you
it's not up
mean?
to the woman, but you said, she needs to show love too. If she still has you, even if she's fussing,
It's because she
still
loves you.
No.
when
Boo.
she gets quiet,
that's true.
They don't take that from us, and we fussing. That's because we love you.
That's when you get worried. When she gets quiet.
Mhm.
You don't want her to quit
Amen.
fussing.
Preach, girl.
You don't want her to quit fussing. She's done. She's fed up
So
by
when she
this.
done with
So,
you, she done with you, bruh.
Yeah, she's done when she stopped talking. But it's also about mutual respect.
Yes.
Mutual respect. You got to be able to talk in the bedroom without being offended. You got to be able to
Yep.
talk at the
1150
living room kitchen
KKNW.
table.
The
You
man
have to
bash
be able
The man
to take
bash
into
hour.
this.
Cinnamon, they think they're getting bashed.
Hey,
See, and
she using her
here's
cinnamon
here's
name
the
too.
thing.
What's your real
No,
name?
I'm thinking both ways.
No, I
Right.
understand you are, but here, these two gentlemen don't understand
No, I
that
do.
it is.
I do.
Hustleman is so
46.
defiant right now.
46
Defensive.
years old.
And
He's
defensive.
defiant
Huh?
and
I'm
defensive,
just
taking it
listen,
all personal.
I'm just saying, I'm a brother. What you mean? I got kids. What you mean?
Man,
I'm just saying, I ain't taking it personal. I'm just saying, if y'all want that, and some of the other stuff got to tone down what you're doing. That's all I'm saying. You can't be running your mouth to everybody. You think just because you mad, you gonna run your mouth. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Now, if I come out and be like, shut up, then I'll be looking like I'm saying something bad. But I'm just saying, if it's mutual, my sister, if it's mutual, my sister, come to me. Because I might be a hothead too. You feel what I'm saying?
That's
on.
why women. That's why we all need our separate spaces.
Yeah.
Working on ourselves individually.
Hey, I
you
got
know,
too
be
many
your best
people listening to
together.
this, right? I'm gonna be in some
Yes.
trouble when I get
But
off the
here's
phone.
the
So
thing.
when I get
The
off
thing
this,
is that the one thing that I learned as through my journey as a woman and as a mother and a career woman and things like that is
Don't lift more than your spouse.
shut up. Is that what you're saying is very true. We as women, we wear so many hats that we do lose ourselves. We have to be selfish. We have to be selfish with who we are. Like, as women, it's not
how
fighting.
many hats do we men wear?
Just a hard
Let's see.
one.
I
Do-
know.
do
we
you
all
give
wear
birth?
a lot of
Do-
hats,
do you
right?
give birth?
All I hear.
Do you give birth?
Oh,
Do you give birth?
I'm about to
Do
call
you
G
carry?
God and tell him.
Do you carry
I couldn't
children?
make that. I
Do you
couldn't-
produce milk to feed the children?
I don't know what we're doing.
I
We
guess
carry
it's
children.
Oh, I don't know why you got me now.
You can't recreate.
What?
You men can't say that you don't expect a lot from the woman.
Right.
And the hard part is you
Can
expect
y'all put a
lot
TV
from
on the
her,
wall?
but
Yes,
when
I
she-
can.
when she
You
asserts
can
it,
give birth, but can you hang a TV
I
up?
sure can, and I can change oil,
that's
and I
just it.
can change.
But that's you. It's a lot of people who really can't. They got a lot of women who out here can't even cook.
Wait a minute, I'm done.
Yeah.
This dude is comparing hanging TVs on the wall to
Giving
birth.
Something
birth, I
simple.
know.
That's what I'm saying, because she came up with something that we really can't
She probably
do.
can hang the TV on the wall while
No.
pregnant.
Say, man, you on my side or not,
I'm
man?
just saying.
She just hit us with something that we
I
can't do.
said this. I'm the one that said this year that I believe that it's funny how we always speak of like the father and all this stuff, but I
Yeah.
think when they say Mother Earth, I believe that God is a woman.
He might be, but don't knock me because I can't have no baby.
I'm not knocking you.
Can you have a baby? Do you got fallopian tubes?
This dude's a bully. He
No.
probably told his girl, "You better not try to hang that TV on the wall."
hang it up yourself. It take two people.
But no doubt, men wear many hats. No doubt,
We all do.
We all do, and
That's all I'm saying.
and we're giving you those props.
Yes.
Women do got they got
But
strength though.
Hey,
The
man.
things they do though.
Hey,
Think
man.
about it.
At first, we was
Okay,
cool.
my-
Now I'm
You know
losing
better.
viewers because now you done jumped to the other side. All
All
right.
right.
All right, look. I was just joking. I was just
You
joking.
know he had no
You right.
fight when he said,
No,
"Can you
we-
hang a TV on the wall?"
No,
That was it.
I'm saying you can't. I gave something simple to something extraordinary, like giving birth. No, I can't give birth. Can you hang a TV up?
But yes,
Can you fix a flat tire when you need to?
Minute, let Terry take
Okay,
it
if you
out.
can, that's good. Terry's strong though.
But
She
I
can do
will
all
say
that.
There are some things I don't like doing. I don't like changing tires. I don't
Right.
like.
And I don't
We
like
don't
giving birth.
I don't like it.
And I don't like
I
giving
don't
birth
either.
because
I
it looked
don't
like it
either.
hurt.
And I'm not opposed that we all still have roles.
Hey.
Everybody has a role.
We are all
30
one.
seconds.
We're all God's children.
All right,
Love
Cinnamon,
y'all.
thanks for calling in. We gonna go, man. It's 11. Oh, it's
Thank
6:58.
Bye,
Thank
Cinnamon.
you.
Hey, man. Honestly, that was funny. 11:50 KKNW Eanswave every Friday from 6 to 7. Tune in, check us out, man. E-Dawg, Terry Free, DJ Hustleman. We out.
Yeah.
Cause we're at the end of this now.